Joel, we appreciate you and everything you do to promote this cause. I'm Lindley Jones. I'm president of the Georgia Trial Lawyers Association. And I want to share with y'all one of the saddest moments of my life. In 1986, I received a phone call I will never forget. The president of my sorority at Emory University, Kim, had been killed in a tragedy, a traffic tragedy. She was driving home for Thanksgiving break, and she was distracted, changing out CDs in the car. She went off the road just a little and overcorrected into the path of a tractor trailer. It was, sadly, a tragedy that was preventable. Distracted driving is not a new problem, but it is worse than ever before. We, the trial lawyers of your community, the members of the Georgia Trial Lawyers Association, hope that this proclamation declaring April as Distracted Driving Awareness Month will bring this issue to the attention of our citizens and save lives. We're grateful to Governor Nathan Deal. We're grateful to the Governor's Office of Highway Safety. We're grateful to Joel Feldman, the Casey Feldman Foundation, and IndDistractedDriving.org for everything they have done for this cause. And we, of course, are grateful to the members of the Georgia State Patrol who work these tragic collisions every day. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you, Governor, for this proclamation. And thank you, Georgia citizens, for paying special attention to your driving this month and throughout the year.
Good morning. My name is Trooper Crosscut. I work with the Georgia State Patrol in Metro Atlanta. I'd like to talk about distracted driving from the perspective of a law enforcement officer. In 1937, the Georgia State Patrol was created to keep the public safe in several capacities. Today, troopers patrolling Georgia's roads and highways perform these duties specifically related to distracted driving in two ways. Number one, troopers conduct investigations of traffic collisions. Number two, troopers conduct traffic enforcement efforts. Both of those capacities, as I said, are intended to keep drivers safe on the highways of this state. In relation to investigating traffic collisions, on a daily basis, troopers investigate these traffic collisions, and included in those traffic collisions are contributing factors related to distracted driving. That is to say that distracted driving plays a key role in a significant portion of the collisions that we investigate each day. These traffic crashes cause fatalities, serious injuries, and traffic delays. In relation to traffic enforcement, troopers conduct traffic stops and observe motorists in violation of Georgia laws that specifically are related to distracted driving. I'd like to mention three of those laws. Number one, the Georgia law that requires drivers to exercise due care as they operate their vehicle. Number two, the texting while driving laws that have been established as well. Number three, of course, and last but not least, the driving laws related to driving while impaired by drugs or alcohol. These are three issues that I mentioned because we see them on a daily basis. I can attest to that as I patrol the highways of this state. So I'd like to discuss the goal of our traffic enforcement efforts and how we can prevent distracted driving from being something that is bigger than we want it to be. First of all, the goal is for us as law enforcement officers, not just troopers, but also other law enforcement officers in the state, to generate voluntary compliance with the Georgia laws that have been established for the safety of motorists. The reason for that is simply to keep people safe while they're driving. So we can prevent these collisions by simply identifying and eliminating distractions before we even turn the key. I would encourage us all to be mindful that each time we drive our vehicle, we have the potential to cause harm to another motorist if we allow ourselves to be distracted. Thank you.
Before we close our program today, I just want to thank all of y'all for being here today. And I want to talk a little bit for just a second about a recent study that AAA's conducted, and the results have just been released. It found that distracted driving contributes to 58% of teen-driven crashes. With that, what I want to do is encourage each of you in some way to get involved. When we do this next year, we don't want your child's face to be the one that's here. If it's just logging on to Joel's website and looking at some of his videos, and trust me, I've done that over the past few weeks. He offers an approach to this that is unbelievable. He takes it from all sides. It's a great program. But please just get involved, and thank you all for being here, and have a great day. Thank you very much.